Hey there boys and girls, Skillflaker here and welcome back to another CSGO video. So today I want to talk a little bit about the recent changes to the ranking system and its visible skill groups. So right here we have the dates, but it's the months, as well as the rank percentage distribution. So back in November we basically had no silvers, lots of Nova 4s, MGEs, DMGs, Eagles, so all the ranks were going up the top. Back in December, it actually started to balance out. You see, we got more silvers, it actually centered around gold Nova 4, same as for January. We got actually the bell curve shape back. As I'm making this video today, you see, it's going even more towards silver, or better said, gold Nova, and the top ranks are not as well populated anymore. Here's actually a statement by Valve, and they actually explained that they did this on purpose, because of course after all the vac waves and all the other stuff, skill group, or visible skill group actually changed and was shifted. So right now they're adjusting it back to actually what it was before, to get a better rank distribution back. Of course they also implemented a new system that will prevent those kind of extreme shifts of losing or your visible skill group rank, even though you were on a win streak. So if we continue, I want to show you guys what the rank groups looked like pre-WAC and post-WAC, and when I'm talking about this, I of course mean the big, huge WAC waves like a year ago or 13 months or something like that, where all the ranks basically shifted up by 1, 2, 3, even for some 4. Basically, what happened is that silvers became Novas, MGs became DMGs, DMGs became Eagles, Eagles became Supremes, and Supremes became Globals. So I have a really vague representation in color right here that you can look at, and basically should show you guys what the rank shift was like that last year. This of course happened because many hackers were actually banned, and since they were banned, their slot in the ranking system was kind of empty now, so all players were able to move up a little more into a new elo. So the thing now, of course, is that the new ranking system actually tries to put everyone back to where he was pre-WAC. So this means we want to go back to the bell curve, as it said previously, and of course it's kind of hard to do. So right now I have again the new elo for you guys, and this will basically show you what kind of points you'll need now to actually have a certain rank, because that's essentially what they did. So again, these are not the real elo numbers, to just to help you guys visualize it. Let's say pre-WAC global lead was 3,600 points. Now it would be something like 4,200 points, so you actually need to win more. However, if you were on a winning streak and you're still D-ranked, it might actually be that previously you had something like 10 losses, and even though you would be on a 9 winning streak now, it would just mean that you are -1 in theory. So you actually would still be in a negative elo from the average of your elo points that would be required, if we again just take the average. And right here we also have a distribution of the new and the old ranks, and thanks a lot to the Reddit user. I will put his name in the description down below, because he actually made this little graph and I just kind of modified it and used it. But you can basically see your new rank and basically see what the old ranks were. So as you guys are able to tell, the ranks actually shifted more than what they were supposed to. So the bell curve should center at around gold Nova 4, and right now it's bouncing slightly more towards the silver line. Of course the problem with that is that every time you do such a shift, it's some bouncing to it. So you shouldn't worry all too much, because the bouncing down also goes back up again, and it should probably center something around like gold Nova 4, gold Nova 2, where the majority of the players should be. However, now there's another problem with many other players that actually think they lost their real rank. However, the skill group underneath is still the same. You're still playing against the same players. It's just the badge that's changing, nothing else. And many people are now upset because they quote-unquote lost their real rank, and now they actually smurf or hack or something like that, which of course always is a problem for the ranking system, which actually pushes down legitimate players even more and kind of makes this whole mess that we're into right now. So if you're smurfing or hacking, please don't do it, especially if you hack, just die. But in theory, again, this should bounce back as soon as people kind of get that you didn't lose your real rank. Like, the ranks were kind of washed. They weren't like the real thing, like they should have been. And that was a problem. That's why they initiated the shift. Of course now, since many people are too proud to accept that they actually are maybe like a MG1 instead of a Eagle, they again go back to smurfing, or some even hacking, and this messes up this whole thing even more. So I'm really sorry for everyone who has to go through a major shift, but then again, you shouldn't sweat it too much. It's just a rank, it's just a game, and if you worry too much about your rank, you probably might lose your fun in it. But yeah, I think it's pretty much all for it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to see more videos similar to this one, please leave a like or subscribe. But yeah, Skillflaker out.